If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrity boycotts. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at celebrities who boycotted or who are still boycotting companies, organizations, award shows, people, and in one case, a US state. Number 10. Florida, Stevie Wonder. Yes, music legend Stevie Wonder boycotted an entire state. The move came shortly after the highly controversial George Zimmerman acquittal back in 2013. You see, Zimmerman, who shot unarmed black teenager Trayvon Martin during an altercation the year before, got off on the Stand Your Ground law, which was cited in the jury instructions. The legal justification allows defendants to protect themselves via force if they feel they're being threatened. Wonder, who was staunchly opposed to the ruling and by extension the state in which it took place, was quoted as saying, "I decided today that until the Stand Your Ground law is abolished in Florida, I will never perform there again." Well, the man has certainly got conviction. Number 9. Hugo Boss, Danny Glover. Fashion house and Hollywood A-list suit provider Hugo Boss found itself in hot water back in 2010. The company was on its heels after a proposed pay decrease for an Ohio-based manufacturing plant was rejected by the Workers' United Union. Instead of reconsidering, Hugo Boss announced its intention to close the plant, which would result in a loss of employment for hundreds of workers. That is, until Danny Glover stepped in. The actor threw his support behind the beleaguered workers and called for all celebs planning on attending the 2010 Academy Awards to boycott the company. The move brought massive attention to the issue, and a new 3-year contract was awarded in 2012. Number 8. Dolce Gabbana, Elton John. In 2015, founders Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana caused considerable controversy when they said that they, quote, oppose gay adoption, and that they're against in vitro fertilization in a magazine. Elton John, who is not only an openly gay man, but also the father of 2 children born through in vitro fertilization, immediately called for a boycott of the brand. Hashtag boycott Dolce Gabbana was soon making the rounds on social media, and many celebs were quick to side with the legendary pop singer. Not going down without a fight, Dolce & Gabbana fired back with the hashtag boycott Elton John. Really? Didn't anyone ever tell them you're not supposed to pick a fight with a rocket man? Number 7. Cristal, Jay-Z. In 2006, Jay-Z and many other members of the hip-hop community fired back at Cristal, and by extension its manufacturer Louis Roederer, after managing director Frederic Rousseau made inflammatory comments in regard to the champagne's association with the musical genre. Jay-Z's response was swift and unmerciful. Quote, "I view his comments as racist, and will no longer support any of his products through any of my various brands, nor in my personal life." Never one to mince words, Jay-Z would diss the brand yet again in his song On to the Next One. Number 6. Abercrombie and Fitch, Miley Cyrus. In 2013, Abercrombie and Fitch came under fire for not offering women's clothing above size 10. This awareness of the company's no plus sizes policy brought attention to CEO Michael Jeffrey's 2006 claim that A&F was designed exclusively for the cool and popular kids. Yikes. Once the media got word, celebs were soon boycotting, including Miley Cyrus. The influential young pop star quickly made public her intention to burn her Abercrombie attire. And wouldn't you know it, plus sizes were soon offered and Jeffries was out. Of course, A&F was hardly the first brand to equate skinny with cool. Urban Outfitters was boycotted 3 years earlier by Sophia Bush for a shirt that read "Eat Less." Number 5. Instagram, multiple celebrities. The hugely popular social media site came under fire in 2012 when they announced that they would be changing their terms of use, allowing them to sell users pictures without notifying them, or for that matter, paying them. People were understandably pissed, and some of those people, unsurprisingly, were famous. Pink, actresses Kate Walsh and Olivia Wilde, model Bar Raffaelli, and countless other celebrities all threatened to leave the site. The pressure ultimately forced Instagram to come out with a statement promising to revise the language in the terms of use and make it clearer that they would not be selling user photos, just potentially using them in advertising. Number 4. The Grammys, multiple celebrities. The Grammys and hip-hop have a troubled history. Will Smith and a number of other rap artists chose not to attend back in 1989 when they discovered that the groundbreaking decision to include a rap award would not be televised. Sadly, things haven't changed much, as Frank Ocean, Kanye West, and many more boycotted the 2017 ceremony. Why? Well, to put it in Ocean's words, the Grammys don't, quote, seem to be representing very well for people who come from where they come from. Considering the popularity of rap and hip-hop, the lack of diversity in nominations remains troubling. Number 3. Women boycott Twitter. Multiple celebrities. We are living in a new world, plain and simple. A world where women should no longer be afraid to speak up when they feel they've been harassed by men in positions of power. Leading the way in this movement is actress Rose McGowan. She was one of the first to publicly denounce defamed film producer Harvey Weinstein, often using Twitter as a means for disseminating information. However, the company suspended her account after she released a tirade of angry tweets aimed at Weinstein and his actions. In response to her ban, people began using the hashtag #WomenBoycottTwitter, and on October 13, 2017, many women did just that. And of course, the boycott included numerous celebrities. Number 2. The 2016 Academy Awards. Multiple celebrities. It didn't take long for people to notice a major issue when the nominations for the 88th Academy Awards were announced. For the second time in 2 years, all acting nominees, as well as many of the directorial nominees, were white. The hashtag #OscarsSoWhite quickly began trending on social media, and soon after, many celebs publicly announced their decision to boycott the award show. This included Will Smith, whose performance in Concussion had been snubbed, his wife Jada Pinkett Smith, director Spike Lee, and many others. The following year, the amount of black actors nominated was enough to set a new Academy record, but many feel there's still work to be done. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. The presidential inauguration of Donald Trump. Multiple celebrities. Yep, even presidential inaugurations can be boycotted. Donald Trump learned this the hard way in early 2017 when a slew of public figures and dozens of celebrities refused to appear at the event. This was in stark contrast to the presidential inaugurations of Barack Obama, which were both star-studded events. Likely raising Trump's ire even more was the fact that the 2017 Women's March, which took place the following day, was overflowing with high-profile attendees. Of course, you wouldn't hear it from him, as former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer infamously claimed that it was, quote, the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period. We have our doubts.